Hey, what's up YouTube? You already know it's AllCity Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about why speed kills and why speed accompanied by the quick first step badge will help make you an unstoppable force in NBA 2K21. Let's get right into it. So before we start this video, I wanted to kind of show you guys the numbers that we're looking at for my new center build, the glass cleaning finisher. Lowest amount of weight, highest amount of speed, lowest amount of strength with the longest wingspan. It's one of the most fun builds that I've ever had the pleasure of playing on, and I'm glad that I made this build for 2K21. I wanted to show you guys the numbers: 16 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists, and 8 blocks. That was almost a quadruple double. Had we focused on getting the quadruple double, I would have definitely gotten it for this last game that we had played. But I wanted to show you guys the versatility of making a glass cleaning finisher, very similar to the way that I made my glass cleaning finisher for 2K21. If you guys are curious about making this build, the link for that will be right up top. You can click on that link and make this build yourself and start having some fun. Let's talk about this first clip in particular. You got a center that wants to stay low in the paint. That seems to be a huge problem in 2K21, where you got centers that just have a picnic in the middle of the paint. They don't want to come out and help on defense. So you need to have a build that can dominate these centers that want to stay in the paint. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I do to get past these centers, no matter how low they go. If they go too low, you can just outright body them and put them to sleep. But if they're up a little bit high, try to play defense, you can just hit them with the little speed boost that you get. You get that quick first step, spin dunk, and you clean them up. It's almost unstoppable. I'm doing this in the rec. I'm doing this in a ranked pro-am. I'm doing this in the park. This is one of the moves that you guys may want to consider adding to your arsenal of finishing moves, especially against those centers that want to stay camped in the paint. There's so many reasons why speed kills. As you see in that last clip, I put myself in great position. We're gonna cross over and get the quick first step, do the spin dunk, get right past the defense, and it's a GG for them. This is why quick first step is so great with the amount. My center is currently at a 92 speed. Oh my God, when you talk about speed killing in 2K21 and you have your center faster than most guards out there, you're going to be cleaning up, I promise you. A lot of people also ask about the boards, like what's going on with the boards? How do you go against post scorers? You're not gonna win every battle, just like a post scorer's not gonna win every battle out there, but you're gonna win a good majority of the battles with a build like this. Adding speed to your arsenal out there, adding speed over strength, especially in 2K21, because for some reason, the mechanics in 2K21 really reward a high amount of speed for some reason. I thought by now 2K21 would have made the adjustments to make strength more dominant than speed, but unfortunately, that's not the case. And I'm so happy that I learned that very early on when I got 2K21. Shout out to the homie Late Night for helping us make this glass cleaning finisher. He's a GOAT for helping us understand that speed and better positioning mean a lot more in 2K21 than strength. I gotta tell you guys also, because another question that we receive is, should you go with the all speed pie chart like I did? I went with all speed, minimum weight, longest wingspan, lowest amount of strength, or should you go with the speed and vertical or strength and vertical pie charts? I've tried plenty of pie charts. I have 2 players with the strength and vertical pie chart, and although they're good and fun to run with, they are not nearly, and when I say not even close, they are not nearly as dominant as my big out there. And I recommend, if you guys want to test out your big against mine, if you guys want to join us on our live stream, come on out. We would love to have you. I love to see all of the players out there, and I'm not saying this from a dominant space. I'm saying this because I want to put my center to the test. I want to see what's my center's weaknesses. Who can dominate me in the paint? Who can really do better than I'm doing in 2K21? I want to know about this. So if you guys want to come on out and join us, please do so. Join us on the live stream. After I upload these videos, I normally go live, so that way you guys out there could come join us and see if what I'm talking about in these uploads holds true on actual live gameplay. And I trust in my players' abilities for what I'm telling you guys to hold true. As you guys can see in the highlights, he is almost unstoppable. A center stays in the paint. I hit him with the size up and then speed boost. That quick first step badge is so dominant. When I mean outright dominant in 2K21, the centers cannot keep up. Guards could barely keep up. The only problems that I see out there for this player, it doesn't seem to be the center position. It seems like slashers get more benefits out there against my player. So if they're running offense, you got a slasher going into the paint. A slasher might get by you quicker than any center in 2K21. We've played against 7-footers. We've played against smaller centers. Anybody that has been put up against my glass cleaning finisher has been outright demolished so far in 2K21. And that's not a pat on the back. If anything, that's a huge shout out to Late Night for helping me make this build, because it is super fun and I'm having such a great time in 2K21. Some of the other reasons why speed kills in 2K21 is you're able to put yourself in position to get snatch blocks, very similar to what you saw there. I dropped a snatch block video yesterday, which you should see up top as well. The link is there. You can click on that link to learn how to get snatch blocks. But putting yourself in the right position seems to be key in 2K21. And you guys know, if you make a slower moving center, if he has a lower amount of speed, you're unable, your lateral quickness doesn't allow you mobility. So you're unable to maneuver around the court on defense as you would like to. You think you're you think you're gonna make a contest, but you're just one step too slow to make a contest. If you've experienced that out there, I'm sure you have. If you want to send your feedback, leave a comment in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. But that has happened to me all too often, and I didn't want to go through the same frustrations that I went through in previous 2Ks. So I took a chance and made this type of glass cleaning finisher build. And again, I am so grateful that I did, because he catches bodies. What do you guys want from your center out there? How do you want to, like, as a teammate, as a guard, what do you want from your center? I'm sure you want some help off of the screens on defense, right? If we're on defense, you're gonna want some help, a good amount of hedging, but able to get back and play paint defense as well. That's one thing that's great about the center that I have. That's why speed is great on your center build. Another thing that you want is being able to maneuver and be a nuisance on defense from your teammates. This is what you want as well. You want the pick and roll option. If you're a good point guard out there trying to take some shots, people ask, well, how are your screens with this type of player? I have brick wall on Hall of Fame. I have a good amount of badges, defensive badges on this build. Again, click the link that's up top if you want to see how the build is made or see how many badges I got. Go check that out, because I have a good amount of defensive badges, which allows me brick wall. Although the screens do not hit as hard as I would like, what makes up for it is my speed. So all I need is to bump the defender that's playing on-ball defense, and then I'm gone. So especially if that center comes up, if that center even steps forward a little bit, I am gone past him. Another benefit of why speed kills in 2K21, putting yourself in position for snatch blocks, putting yourself in position for the pick and roll. You're much faster. You're so much quicker than the defense out there. Even guards who want to try and play defense against you are unable to keep up, and they're too small to kind of keep you from dominating in the paint. So another huge reason as to why speed kills on 2K21 is that you're able to get back down the court so much quicker. You're almost like a slasher out there, especially on the fast break in transition. You're almost like a slasher out there on defense. You're getting back to make any type of contest. For those people who want to cherry pick out there, you're able to get back as well. So there's just so many benefits that I've learned. And again, this is not like ideal for me to make a center build like this. It was not one of my first decisions. I actually started out with a blue and red paint piece with the strength and vertical pie chart, and I started out with a blue and red interior finisher. My paint piece was 6'8", and I thought that was going to be fast enough to play 2K21, but I learned very quickly that he was not fast enough. I learned that very quick. As soon as the first day I had fun, and as soon as other centers out there started developing, my player was put like I had to put him on the shelf. He was too slow. So then I made a 6'7" interior finisher. It's the same exact build as the paint piece, but I made him 6'7", and they called him an interior finisher. I thought that was gonna be fast enough. He was too slow. So then we took it like we just did a dramatic change and tried this glass cleaning finisher. And that's when everything changed. We weren't getting as many wins as we had wanted to with the previous two builds that I had made, but when I made this build, it was a GG for everybody out there. And I would love for you guys to come on out to our live streams and see what you got. If you want to showcase your build out there, if you just want to come support us and our grind on live stream, please come out and do so. If you guys found this video helpful and or informative, please consider hitting that like button. It helps the channel out tremendously. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.